What is going on YouTube? Hated back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as Solana. And then, if you have time, the S&P 500, which had a pretty solid recovery as of yesterday, rebounding off bottom support. Looks nice, if you ask me. But we do have a lot of things to go over and a lot of things to get into here, specifically with the consolidation that's taking place, rebounding off major resistance within bottom support. XRP has a beautiful descending fractal here, which we need to continue looking at, talking about here, as we're just starting to now peak above a major resistance level here. I don't know if we're out of that just yet. I really think we are, actually. If I leave it, maybe something along the lines of this should be pretty accurate. I mean, I might even... Wow, yeah, we might even be able to scale it a bit lower and say that we haven't broken through it. That's a huge possibility now that I look at it here. But anyway, we are very close to breaking through that, and that's what we need to talk about. Same thing with a lot of these other cryptocurrencies, lots of consolidation, new formation on Bitcoin's descending, like, inverse funnel here. It's an interesting one. It's kind of like a pennant, almost, starting to form this downtrend here. So that's something that we're going to have to look into as well. So I'm excited for the results of this. Anywho, with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, super quick, BYDFI updated me with their new rewards for this month. As you guys can see here, you can unlock exclusive rebates and VIP perks. So it says during the event, both new and existing users can receive a random rebate up to 80% upon making a deposit, which is super cool. They then have a cumulative of a net deposit equivalent to 5K gets you VIP 2 status for October. And then if you reach a trading volume of 100K, which is pretty easy, you can earn a $100 USDT bonus, especially with leverage. Hitting that happens very quickly here in regards to volume. So make sure to check out BYDFI down in the description below. They're completely free, the #1 cryptocurrency exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Make sure to check them out ASAP. And I will be showing you more ways to earn over 2K in free bonus rewards later on in today's video. Anywho, diving into today's episode, continuing from where we left off, I mean, there's a lot of things that we have to look at on XRP. As you guys know, if you scale out and extend out and look at, let's say, XRP on the weekly charts here, you can see there's a massive descending fractal. We're talking weekly descending fractal. Flagpole up, lower high, lower low, consolidation, correction pattern down, where there's a clear and very obvious multi-point resistance level that's been retested. And we also have a very clear and obvious multi-point support that's been retested as well. Now, what we're looking for is a break above. Now, we are consolidating right now. You can see in the past, we have formed these kind of symmetrical triangles that led to consolidation. We're kind of looking for something similar to happen right now. We don't have enough of that trend to happen, but we have drawn in a support just to see if this is, going to continue to stay. We don't know just yet here. That's why it's still up in the air, but it's weird because if you look at this, one would think, oh, if we break through this blue band, we could continue to fall to the downside, and it's a huge factor. And why I'm not worried which, way we move to is because either direction that we move is going to cause a major, volume spike. So if we break up, it's a major volume spike. If we break down, it's a major volume spike. So regardless, all we need to know is the timing so that we can be prepared and ready for that break to happen. Not what I wanted to do. Let's pull up XRP again to Bitfinex. Accidentally clicked the spacebar, but you can see here, that's truly what we're looking for, is when that breakout is going to come, not so much which direction it's going to move to. Because if it dumps, and we know when the dump comes, we'll be prepared for it and enter in on a short, or vice versa, we'll be prepared for it and enter in on a long. Now, that's just looking at this on the weekly charts. Then we move to the daily, scale in a little bit, and you'll notice the new observance of a symmetrical triangle forming, because you have multiple points of confirmation on support, multiple points of confirmation on resistance here, starting to fill in this gap quite nicely, if you ask me. Now, as we continue to scale outwards here, what we're looking for is you start to see the development of a descending fractal. And this, you can see, as we fall lower, has lowered us from 50, or no, we were actually trading, about 58, all the way down to about 40 on this consolidative pattern here. So within this descending fractal, what we're looking for now, because we've pretty much been on a downtrend, a bender for a couple weeks now, we're hitting supports, we're hitting an uptrend, moving average, we're holding on very well, and what we're looking for is a pop, a break, even a reversal to the upside here, a movement up to consolidate. That's the ideal pattern that we're looking for and paying attention to, and hopefully it comes quicker then later. That's pretty much what I've been updating you in the past on these videos here, is we are looking for this to break out. That's truly the pattern that we plan and anticipate to see happen here, is reversals out of that resistance inside the symmetrical triangle up to price ceiling here. That's what we're looking for, and that could happen any day now that we've been paying attention to. We could jump into the 4-hour, and that pretty much just solidifies yet again the major descending fractal that we've been watching here. But I'll leave it on the daily because that's truly what I think is it's just easier to leave it like this and move on from there. Otherwise, we'll do all these trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, for a lot of reasons. What's super cool about them is they have a welcome rewards and a demo trading account. So you can, trade around on XRP. You can see I have it here saved as my favorite. You can clearly see the obvious uptrend and downtrend that's forming here. I mean, you can see here's the uptrend, and then downtrend's a little bit harder to draw, but you can see the formation like that. And then short term, you can see the support right here. Extend this out just a hair. And then the resistance up top here, you can see just like this. So there is some sort of formation here as we fill in this gap, and that's what we're looking for. And when this does ready ourselves, when it does decide to make that break, that movement, whichever direction it goes to, we'll be ready and prepared for it. So if it does decide to fall off, we'll be able to short it. And if we do consolidate and break out, we'll be able to long that position as well. And then short term, we can capitalize on the rally up. Obviously, you could take profits, limit orders right here, stop losses, stop limit orders, tons of, options here, as well as if you complete the tasks that are simple, and there's a ton of these tasks, even some that, give you up to 5K in bonus money here. You can earn over 2K in free bonus money. You use that money, and what you trade with that money, you can actually withdraw completely free to your Coinbase or your bank account, whatever it is. And you can see they even have a demo account, which gives you $50,000 in Monopoly money to test your skills, get familiar with the platform. Then when you're ready and you can make some consecutive positive trades, some profit, you switch on over to the live trade account and you can go from there, which is also super cool. So make sure to check that out. Link down in the description below. But moving on from XRP and BYDFI, you can see we are seeing a bit of consolidation. I don't even know what that is. Delayed streaming. The issue is on exchange side. Interesting. There is a bit of consolidation taking place right now on Solana. We did reverse out of it. You can see continuing from where we left off in previous episodes, but for those that are new, multiple points of confirmation in regards to support and multiple points of confirmation in regards to resistance. So we are just beautifully filling in this gap. We are waiting for a small little reversal up, filling this in, and then we're inevitably looking for confirmation of a break or a dump. And that could take a while, as this is mid to late November here before we see any sort of movement on Solana, but we do look good. And because we found this formation, I am excited that we do have some time, and we do have now a confirmed technical indicator that will give us an opportunity to take advantage of this trade. But for the most part, my focus is on the short-term XRP descending fractal. Ethereum is in a descending fractal here, a descending broadening wedge. We are waiting for results on this, but that could happen after we break through top resistance here. We have Bitcoin forming a consolidative pattern as well. You can see with the consolidation taking place here. If we can break through here, which there's a good chance that could happen here, we'll be able to rally out. But the way this looks, there's a good chance we could continue the dump. Regardless, it really doesn't matter at this point which direction we move to. We just need to see where we're going to confirm a breach. Is it going to be to the upside? Is it going to be to the downside? These are questions that we're going to try to answer, try to figure out as we move forward in the video. You can see yet again we're retesting price ceiling. So if this holds and we can confirm closure outside above blue band, we can long it. If we don't, expect to see a short opportunity become available fairly soon. But there are some new technical indicators forming on here, even with a stagnant market. As for the stock market, we do look okay. Like if I jump to the weekly, you can see how things are starting to make a little more sense. Granted, we are far out, but you can see we're not in any position of bearish market movements yet, because we are still creating this kind of higher low pattern. So even with correction, we are slowly allowing ourselves to move higher, and inevitably the goal would be to break out, break up, and that's what we're looking for here. So there's no lower high, lower low position made. What I mean by that is we haven't done something like this where we're then starting to slide lower. That would be a bearish trend, but we're not seeing that. All we're seeing right now is a bullish trend. We're hitting a little bit of turbulence on the top resistance here. So if we can get a breakthrough above this price ceiling, which would be lovely, and I think there's a good chance that could happen in the next couple of weeks, as we did rebound quite nicely off support to head up, we should hopefully have enough pressure to break through that and rally to the upside. So I'm excited. Anywho, with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.